All right, today we're going to talk about trying to get a Viture Pro AR XR glasses to work with a FPV system, mainly the HDzero system. Uh, important bit to note is you need to connect it using the mini HDMI on the HDzero module to the Viture. I have tested and tried to get it to work with the HDzero goggles and the monitor via its HDMI out ports and was unsuccessful. Apparently, it outputs by default at 720p, and the Viture, I guess, doesn't auto scale to match the resolution. I thought I read somewhere that you can force, like, there's a button to press to change it to cycle through the different resolutions, but never got that to work. So, pulled out my old school VRX4, plugged it in. It was default to 1080p from the get go and got it to work. Excellence. Cool stuff. So, what I'm going to do is explain on this video how I got it to work and what's needed. Obviously, first thing you need is the Viture glasses. I mainly bought this for media consumption, like streaming Netflix and stuff to the phone, and then to the glasses. But then I thought, you know what? Let's see if it work with the FPV system. I remember seeing Bob Reiner did it with an X-Real glasses, I think it was. Um, so glasses, you need a VRX4, some power banks to power some stuff, and some wires. Where are they? Bunch of wires. Actually, it's kind of cumbersome at times. We need the USB-C to whatever this magnet adapter is that comes with the glasses. USB-C to USB-C. This is the power some stuff, and mini HDMI to HDMI. So let's plug this all in and show that it works. First, we need the HDMI, mini HDMI to HDMI here. Oh, almost forgot one last thing. This thing. This is a USB-C to HDMI adapter, or HDMI to USB-C adapter. Basically, this outputs into here, and then outputs to the Viture proprietary cable, which we then hook up here. Then you need to power this bad boy. Where is my adapter? Here it is. This is a PT trigger. Basically, it will, if you have a power bank that can do PD, power distribution, it will output enough to power on. You know, I use this for my goggles, and it works for the VRX as well. So put this in. Green lightning. Electric symbol means it's running at PD or PD outputs. So I'll plug this into the VRX4 and you should start to hear it power up. Red LED lights. Okay. Then this adapter needs its own power source, and a 5-volt would do. This one's an Anchor, 5,000 milliamp hour. I like this because it has this little adapter here, and it also does PD. So plug this here. I've been told that you can buy this adapter from a brand called Peekaboo or Peekadoo. Apparently, if you have a short enough HDMI to mini HDMI cable, it there's enough power here that will power this up. But I looked at that adapter and it was like $78 Canadian. I'm like, nope, no thanks. I bought this for I think $30. Anyways, I'll try to link all the stuff I got here on the description. So that's powering up. And then if you look in here, you should be able to see some lights. I'm gonna set it to menu screen so that you can easier to see stuff. There you go. Trying to get it. Yeah, you can see some of the wording there. So that is pretty cool. Plug a whoop. This whoop has an HDzero Eco camera on it. And take a look here as it starts up, hopefully. Get it out of the menu, sorry. There you go. You can kind of see it, right? That's my hand right there. That's basically how I got it to work. Forgot to mention what's the deal with this 3D printed part right here. I'm just gonna unplug everything. There's no point keeping it on. So I kind of remixed a backpack strap kind of mount. So this will slip into a backpack strap, and I had this entire setup in my camera sling. So I was able to carry all my gear, the batteries, and the cable around. And overall, it was kind of cumbersome just with all the stuff you got to plug in and get it all set up. But it works. Might as well get to what the pros and cons are of having this as a setup for FPVing. It's very light. Like wearing this on my head as opposed to wearing my HDzero goggles. Big difference. Is like obviously like wearing sunglasses. Very light. The field of view in this is impressive, and the clarity as well. I had this hooked up to my laptop, and I can see all the letterings pretty well. But there is a con to that too, which I'll explain later. When you have this on and you're flying your drone or whatever, it's hard, like you just look like someone wearing sunglasses as opposed to some obvious FPV pilot flying a whoop or a drone. Very inconspicuous wearing this as a means of flying. What else is there? The setup overall with batteries, VRX, and cables and stuff is lighter, I think, to carry around than the goggles with the battery. So if weight is important for you, when you're carrying stuff around, that might be a pro. The con of this setup is it's expensive. Like these glasses I got from Amazon, and they were on sale too, and I got it for I think it was $650 Canadian with a coupon or a discount of $50, but then add taxes on that, and that ended up being like $650 anyways. So if you include that and this and everything else, you might as well buy either the goggles or even use the money to buy another FPV system like DJI or whatever. So you're honestly spending the money on not convenience, but for lightweightness and discreetness, I guess. Wiring this together through your bag and stuff is kind of a pain, so you need to have appropriate length wires. Things dangle. If your arms catch on the wire and pull something, obviously you might wreck a connector. So it's not convenient. Obviously, I'm always paranoid that I'm going to snag something. The actually, one of the pros I forgot to mention of having this on is you can pretty much see your surroundings from outside the area here. So you can see people walking by if they're, maybe staring at you, or after when you land and you're looking through your gear, you don't even have to take the glasses off or take put these up. You can just pull the power on here, and the electronic black shutter, I guess you'd call it, would turn off, and you can unpack and change your batteries and whatever easily. So yeah, that is actually, sorry to kind of ruin the rhythm here, but that's a good pro of having this setup. The flip side to that is you lose your the immersive feeling flying your drone or whoop with this. So that's not a big deal, but worth mentioning anyways. So basically, after hearing all this information, how to set this up, I'll leave it up to the viewers if this is for them. Honestly, I could spend the money on something else. It was a cool gimmick. I may play around with it a bit more and see if I want to keep it or not, but they are pretty much expensive external monitors, I guess, that you can wear on your face. So, hope that's been informative. Like, subscribe, follow, all that snaz, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much.